Everybody, I thought we'd do just a quick flow. This will take maybe like 10 minutes or so. This is something you can do just to get warmed up or just to get back in your body if you find some anxiety coming up in your system. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Hands and knees. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees beneath your hips or slightly further back. And we'll start with some cat-cow. So inhale, draw the heart forward, feel the tailbone lift behind you. And exhale, round the back, reaching your mid-back toward the ceiling. Inhale, looking forward. And exhale, rounding. Moving with your breath. Good, we're going to add on to this. So with your next exhale, go all the way back to child's pose, seat to the heels, forehead toward the floor, and then inhale, float right back up to hands and knees, heart looking forward. Exhale again, back to downward facing, or to child's pose. Inhale, coming back up. It's been a few days since I've taught, so my teaching, my words aren't really coming together. Good, one more time. Exhale, child's pose. Seat to the heels, forehead to the floor. And inhale back up to hands and knees. Curl the toes under and lift the hips into the air, coming into downward facing dog. Good, staying here for just a couple of breaths. Go ahead and walk the dog out, pressing a heel to the floor and bending the opposite knee. And go quickly and go slowly. Just feel length into the backs of the legs and also length into your spine so the hip bones are reaching powerfully toward the sky behind you. Continuing to move. Inhale into plank pose. Heart looks slightly forward. And then exhale back to downward facing dog, feeling a tug behind your navel. Let's do that again. Inhale to plank pose. And exhale back. Inhale. And exhale. And two more times. And back. Inhale to plank. Downward facing dog. Good, and then come into plank pose, and let's stay here. Put the shoulders down the back, heart looks forward slightly. Keep the core engaged, navel pulling back toward the spine. The hips about the same height as your shoulders. And breathe. Now you can definitely do this with the knees on the ground as well. Breathing. Two more full breaths. With your next exhale, bend your elbows in towards your waist. Lead with the heart as you plank yourself down to the floor, hips coming down, and release the feet. With the inhale, roll the shoulders back, lift the head, chest, and legs. Ardha Shalabhasana, locust pose. Exhale, float down. Inhale, float back up again. And exhale, float down. Three more. Inhale, floating up. Exhale, floating down. One more time, please. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, down. Curl the toes under. Either push up to hands and knees to down dog, or if you'd like to, you can lift the knees first, engage the core, and push up to plank to downward facing dog. Good. All right, so in downward facing dog, lift your right leg high into the air behind you. With your exhale, swing or carry step the right foot between the hands. Back foot comes forward a couple of inches. Turn the back foot flat to the floor. Good, bending the front knee. Inhale into warrior one, extending the arms forward, coming up. With your exhale, bend your elbows. Bring the shoulder blades together at the back. Good, inhale, reach up, straighten the arms overhead, and then go ahead and fold over the front leg. Take a deep breath in here. And exhale, bend the front knee and step back to downward facing dog. Good. Inhale into plank pose again. Exhale, come down to the floor. Coming up locust, head, chest, and legs. Exhale, release. Curl the toes under, push up, and back. Downward facing dog. And go ahead and lift the left leg this time. Stepping the foot again all the way between the hands, back foot flat to the floor. Warrior one stance. Coming on up when you're ready. Inhale. And then exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale, straighten the leg, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold over the front leg, all the way down. If you have blocks, you can bring blocks under your hands here. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, step back to downward facing dog. We're just going to continue this flow for a few rounds. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down. Floating up, inhale. And release. Curl the toes under, push up and back. Right leg lifts. And step it through. Back foot flat on the floor, warrior one. Exhale, bend the elbows, open the heart. Inhale, straighten the leg, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold over the leg. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, step back. Again, coming into plank, to the earth. Locust rise. And release, pushing up and back. Left leg and step. Back foot flat, warrior one. Bend the elbows. Inhale, straighten the leg, reach the arms up. Reach long off the waist as you fold over that front leg. Stay for an inhale. And exhale, step back to downward facing dog. Plank pose, to the earth. Locust rise. And release. Push up. And back. Right leg. And step. Back foot flat, warrior one, inhale. Bending the elbows for the exhale. Inhale, straighten the arms, straighten the leg. Go ahead and fold over it. Good. Deep breath in. And exhale, step back. Plank pose. To the earth. Locust. And release. Pushing up. And back. Left leg. And step it all the way through. Back foot flat to the floor, warrior one. Inhale. Bend the elbows. Straighten the legs, straighten the arms, reaching up. Long off the waist again as you fold over the front leg. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, step back to downward facing dog. Let's do this flow one more time. Plank pose. To the earth. Locust. Returning to downward facing dog. Right leg lifts. And step it through. Back foot flat, warrior one. Good. Letting the elbows, almost forgot. Inhale, straighten the arms, straighten the leg. Exhale, fold over it. Deep breath in. Exhale, step back to downward facing dog. Again, plank pose. To the earth. Lift into locust. And release. Push up. And back. Left leg. And step. Back foot flat. Inhale. Bending the elbows. Good. Inhale, reach up, straighten the leg. Exhale, fold over it. Good. Deep breath in. And exhale, step back to downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, come into plank pose, and let's just stay here. Again, for about 20 seconds or so, or about 5 deep breaths. And shoulders down the back, away from the ears. Again, try to keep the hips lifted the same plane as your shoulders. Still doing all right? Aware of the inhale, aware of the exhale. Good. With your next exhale, downward facing dog, pulling back. And then inhale, float down onto hands and knees. Exhale, child's pose. few deep breaths here. When you're ready, you can roll yourself up to a seat. So now you're nice and warm. You can carry on with more yoga practice. You're probably a little more grounded in your body. It's a good time to meditate. You can do a shavasana if you'd like. But thank you so much for practicing with me, and if I feel motivated, I'll probably post more of these. But until then, namaste.